All right, guys, we are live. We are going to talk about Depin. We are going to talk about AI. I have some projects that have not launched yet, some stuff that you have to see. We're going to talk about Cody. I'm going to give you some Google Trends. We are going to talk about Node AI, GPU that we got into at the bottom, guys. Have you seen this chart here? $20 million. This thing even almost topped out at about 27 million. We got into this thing around 3 to 4 million just several days ago, right? You're up almost 400 to 500% on this call from live chat. If you remember on, what was that? It was last Tuesday. I went over this project with you, and man, we are rolling deep on this project, right? We're up huge just in the last few days. But I want to show you some stuff first, right? Because crypto is all about understanding narratives and trends, okay? And what I want to show you first is Google Trends, okay? This is where I go to kind of find out what people are searching for. What is the hot button right now that people are looking for on Google? And right now, I'm going to show you AI, Depin, Bitcoin, Metaverse, XRP. I'm going to show you what people are actually looking at, right? If you take a look at this, I've done all of this worldwide, past 5 years, all categories, web search, right? As you can see, AI is at an all-time high right now. Basically, look at this. I'm trying to get this little bit right. I will go. Okay, there you go. February 18th to 24th. AI, 100% values for this point have partial, incomplete data obviously available, but this is the hottest trending topic right now in Google, right? Here is artificial intelligence. Also, just amazing, right? When you compare this to Depin, obviously Depin, which is decentralized infrastructure, if you're new to crypto and you don't know what Depin is, it stands for decentralized infrastructure, right? And so as you can see, this is slowly ticking and trending upwards as well, right? So we want to be focused right now on AI, and we want to be focused on Depin. Those are the two areas that I think that I am focused. Most of my money right now is in this area, right? If you look at Depin crypto, this is actually trending up as well. As you can see, this has kind of been flat and dead, and all of a sudden you're getting a lot of people wanting to search recently for this, right? If you compare this to crypto gaming, I mean, you know, it's there, but it's not as hot as AI or Depin, right? Metaverse, dead, right? Any kind of metaverse projects right now, guys, you're not having people that are interested in the metaverse, right? This was really big back in the last bull market, but as we saw with most metaverses, great idea about bringing multiple, people and creating this, alternate reality where people can kind of create their own avatars and move in, but it's kind of flat and dead right now, right? If you look at Bitcoin, right, AI and Depin are even trending higher than Bitcoin globally in Google searches. Even XRP, right? XRP is still not as hot, right? So this is why I've been posting a lot of information on Depin and AI in the community, okay? And like I said, if you were here last week, you knew I brought this project to you very, very early, right? And we went through this. I showed you this, right? This is the website, Node AI, powering the demand for next generation AI. You can actually lend your GPU power. Check this out. So you can actually view nodes here, and you can actually rent GPU power depending on kind of what system that you're running. You can do this, and it basically tells you 22 cents an hour, 2 cents an hour. So if you have a monster computer that you're not using, like if you go to work and you're trying to make some extra cash, this might be a good solution for that, okay? And if you take a look at this chart, guys, we are sitting right now at $20 million market cap. I would be shocked if you wouldn't see something like this as it expands, go to 50 million, maybe even $100 million market cap. I'm very, very excited. I did take a small amount of profit when we hit about 20, right around in this area. When we hit like 26, I just took maybe $1,500 out of my position just to kind of, if something runs 400 to 500%, I tend to take a little bit of profit, right? It just makes sense. But I do think this is just getting started. So I am holding a bag of around 50 to 60,000 tokens currently right now, and we'll see how that goes, right? And this is an update alert, right, from their Twitter. Our documentation now includes the complete lender setup architecture for GPU lending. Dive into the details, and you can check all of this stuff out if you want to. What I'll do is I will post the Twitter here in the Discord. If you want to go ahead and research that, check it out now. Okay, I'm buying now. Man, see, this is why I tell you, you got to come to these chats, bro. These chats are fire. All we do, like, I spend literally 12 to 13 hours a day. My team is online all the time. And when we have hundreds of researchers inside of Cryptonairz, we find stuff early, guys. We find stuff early, and this is how we make money in crypto, right? Depin has one of the top 3 narratives in the last week. GPU has been trending among the top 5 leaders in the Depin category. Thank you, GPU family, right? Awesome. Let's write it up. I also saw this project that came across. I'm still researching it. Netmind NMT. I've seen this being talked about on Twitter a lot. I haven't fully yet researched this. I didn't know if anybody else was in this project. There's going to be a lot of winners. I really like to try to find stuff early, right? This is at $178 million market cap, which means we're going to need to double that if we're going to get 100% gain. But I think this is definitely something that we should be keeping on our radar. And in Friday's chat, I'll do some more deep dive on this. As you can see, the chart here, this did have a nice little pump here. On 219, this was trending about $3. Now we're at $5.40. So this has definitely had a nice little uptrend, up 67%. Let me go ahead and show you some more information here. All right, so we are seeing a lot more talk about an Ethereum ETF, right? We know that it's coming, okay? The SEC has already said that they don't want to go through another court battle. They don't want to fight. And really, I think we need to be focused. I've told you this time and time again around layer 2s and infrastructure on Ethereum. Sure, Ethereum is going to do really well as billions of dollars flow into this, but you're going to probably make more money if you're focused on layer 2s on Ethereum. Of course, we do, we do have, let me just play this clip, right? This is now on, I think this is what, NASDAQ, CNBC, check us out.
An spot Ethereum ETF is a matter of when, not a matter of if. And
you say that because, with such confidence.
I say that with confidence because my team has been doing the tough work to move this industry forward, work constructively with regulators, focus on, disclosure, investor protections, and that's been true for Bitcoin. Proud of the work we did with GBTC, and now
do you think? Look, it took a lawsuit to get Gary Gensler to back down on this, right? I mean, and we just had Gary here recently, and you saw that interview. I'd love to get your reaction to it, but clearly, left to his own devices, this is not the outcome that he would have preferred. Mm-hmm. I think that's, at least in between the lines, that's what I think he has said.
Well, he actually wrote a pretty strong dissenting letter around this and really focused on the Grayscale lawsuit the day that the approvals for spot Bitcoin ETFs came out.
And so, which then begs the question, on the Ethereum front, if that is to move forward in a meaningful way, does that require another suit?
It's too early to say. I think we have a similar dynamic in the market where the SEC has allowed for and approved Ethereum futures ETFs to come to market. The data suggests in a very similar way to Bitcoin that spot Bitcoin and Bitcoin futures have an inextricable tie. The markets have a 99.9% correlation. Same is true around Ethereum. And so we do have a very similar dynamic here.
All right, so it's coming, guys. It's just a matter of time. Also, we got into Tarochi. If you remember, I think this was a week or two ago, these NFTs were $20. I saw some people that were able to sell. They got like King NFTs. Of course, I didn't get a King one, but someone was able to sell some of these NFTs for $1,500 to $2,000. Turning $25 into $1,500 is insane, guys. But we brought this to you. But if you went ahead and you bought a Tarochi NFT, you need to go inside of the game. You need to basically connect your wallet in the game to collect your gold, okay? If you bought an NFT, you got what's called T Gold, okay? And T Gold is the ecosystem token. They have other plans to bring this. I do think T Gold is going to be tradable, but you have to actually go in and claim it. So do not forget. You want to go ahead, once you sign into this, it'll ask you if you want to connect or restore your wallet. And once you do that, when you go inside of the game, it'll claim your T Gold for you. Please do not forget to go and claim that. If you miss out on it, you're going to miss that T Gold, okay? All right. Why is Cody pumping? Let's talk about this, okay? Cody is pumping because of this whole new narrative, right? We achieved a breakthrough in blockchain encryption to be used on the blockchain for the very first time. This innovation promises to revolutionize privacy security in the blockchain space. Let's dive into it. At Cody V2 Core, we are used advanced privacy preserving solution known as garbled circuits, right? This is the first of its kind. Our breakthrough results in 1,000 times faster computation than FHE systems, 100% lower latency compared to current solutions, and 250x smaller storage requirements than FHE. There's actually a video here. Vitalik Buterin spoke about garbling circuits at the hackathon, and now in demonstrate a blockchain. Actually, I can show you this. Let me just bring this up for you really quickly. This is a 19-minute video, but I just want to show you really quickly.
So I'm going to perform some quick demo of our MPC protocol that is based on garbling. And here I will show you one of the MPC nodes. This is the screen I'm on. Then I'll show you how a client can request some operations from the MPC protocols. And here I'll show you some interesting files during the execution. So let's begin. Here I'm in the MPC node. Here I will not do anything. We'll only see some of the operations that it performs during our executions of commands and other commands by the clients. So here is the client. Here we'll write our commands. So it already waits for our commands. Now let's see what commands we want to send to the MPC. So the first command will be to generate a key for Alice. So the MPC will store private information for different users. So the first thing a user has to do is to onboard to the system. And the first thing in order to onboard is to generate a key and to secret share it to the MPC nodes. So this is exactly what we are going to do now. The command is going to be keygen Alice and generated keys A. This is the name. This is the name of the file in which secret shares of Alice's key will be shared in. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, it tells me that it executes my command, key generated successfully, and the file was generated. And here, let's see what did the MPC node did. He received that command and execute.
All right, I'm not going to play this whole thing, guys, because it gets really technical and complicated. I'm going to share that with you guys so you guys can take a look at that if you want to. But this is the first of its kind. That's why I think you will see Cody going to I've seen people talking about Cody going to a multi-billion-dollar market cap. If you actually take a look at where Cody is right now, guys, compared to others, it's at $344 million. There's a lot of room for growth here, and I think you are going to see it. But let's go through this a little bit more. So it says how do garbled circuits preserve privacy? Let's simplify the complexity. Imagine two millionaires, Alice and Bob, want you to compare wealth without revealing actual figures. The problem or function, i.e. who is richer, is written as a type of program that uses logical programming conditions. Alice encrypts gargled this circuit along with her private info. Alice sends the gargled circuit circuit to Bob. Bob garbles, I don't know, garbles was so weird, his private information to evaluate, decrypt the circuit, and received an output that answers the question, who is richer? Alice and Bob communicate to determine the wealthier one based on the output. More info can be found here. The video is recorded as a successful demonstration of a newer created MPC endpoint interacting with Alice and Bob's garbled circuits. The same as the private connections will work with Cody V2, guys. So this is really something that you should be paying attention to. This is a long-term hold. I updated my portfolio. I do think this is going to bring some definite value into this. Also, guys, Render Network. We've been talking about Render for a very long time. This new project that I'm going to show you that hasn't launched yet, I do think as a partnership with Render, and I think it's going to be pretty big. But Render, let's just take a look here. I was telling you that I was buying more Render when we had a dip here. Let's just bring this up really quickly. Right now it's at 732, guys. When we talked about this, we've been talking about this actually for months, but remember when I was telling you that I was buying under $4, like 380, 360 when we had this dip, right? And I mean, we were talking about Render, way back, right? I mean, this is, in 2023, we were buying Render kind of, under $2, but recently we had this like dip right here, right? And I was telling you that Render was going to be pumping, and I was doubling down and I was buying more Render right in this area. You'd be up almost 100% if you would have listened to that Sensei chat and bought Render right in that. And I do think Render is going to keep pumping here, guys. Render is going to be a monster. Also, we were talking about Cody. Also, this is pretty interesting. XRP ETP trading starts on Swedish Stock Exchange, guys. There's going to be a lot of new products that are going to be created around crypto. This is prominent European digital asset manager Valar has finally introduced an XRP exchange traded product, which is known as an ETP, listing on the Nordic Growth Market Exchange based in Sweden. Here is their tweet to verify that this is actual, because sometimes some of the news that comes on these weird, news, quote unquote, news sites, I always have to verify it. But we are proud to announce 2 additions to the product range on the exchange, Valor Ripple XRP and Valor Binance SEK. So that is official, and this is going to be definitely one of the first products that that we're going to see, and there's going to be many more. If you don't know what an exchange traded product is, I got the definition for you right here. Exchange traded products, or ETPs, are instruments that track underlying securities and index or other financial products. ETPs trade on exchanges similar to stocks, meaning shares can be purchased and prices can fluctuate throughout a trading day. ETP shares prices are derived from the underlying investments that they track. So if you didn't know, now you know. Also, guys, I do think this is something you should be paying attention to. I posted this at about $15 million market cap. Right now, this is at about a $17 million market cap. We did have a little peak here, almost to about 8 cents. ZK Swap Finance, guys, I think this could go well past $100 million market cap. They have this whole swap bridge. You can actually go in here and swap. I swapped Ethereum. As you can see that here's my balance right now that I bought 74,398 ZF tokens. So if you want to participate, I did post this all in the Discord, and I think there's going to be a lot of growth for this project ahead, and that will be updated in my portfolio if you need some more information on that. But let me share this with you guys if you want to be, if you didn't see that in the Discord. Guys, if you missed stuff, I am pinning messages in Ultra Bull. I know that there's hundreds of messages that go through Ultra Bull, and you guys are from all around the world, and you can't see everything. So what I'm trying to do is I'm pinning messages that I feel that are important in the Ultra Bull channel, and I'm also posting stuff in Alpha Sensei, right? So Alpha Sensei is where you're going to find a lot of airdrop guides. Obviously, here's some information about ZK Sync. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. You're also going to find just different threads. You're going to find projects that I'm interested in, different narratives that are forming in crypto. When we were talking about Heroes of Mavia when that launched, I was posting in here too, guys. So definitely want to be paying attention to Alpha Sensei and pinned messages. If you don't know, if you go into Ultra Bull and there's a little button up here that says pinned messages, you can actually see here where I'm pinning information, okay? And I ask that any team member or any member that has something of value, please pin it here so members can see it, right? We're on 2/7. Actually, I want to check this. 2/7/2024. Let me check seller. Let me see if this is 1 second. Let's pull this up. We were talking about this several weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, guys, you got to. I mean, if you're paying attention here, guys, in this Discord, you're making money, right? Just up 50%. The average stock market returns yearly, guys, is 10 to 15%. Over the past few weeks, we have shared information collectively as a team that have gone up thousands of a percent, right? Thousands of a percent. You have to be paying attention to what we're doing in the community because it is truly, truly insane. All right, so Cubic was mentioned a long time ago by Rayon in the community. We're talking months ago, right? And if you actually look at the Cubic chart, even just in the last month alone, this is up 200% just in the last 30 days, guys, right? This was posted literally 5-6 months ago, and I was telling you that I was buying Cubic as recently as maybe about 3 to 4 months ago, but you're up a few 100% if you followed me and Rayon into Cubic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love to see it. All right, here's an AI project that I came across. I'm still researching, guys. As you know, when I'm putting these chats together, I am doing it over a 2-day period usually. I do it the day before and the morning of. That's why I don't really have, if people try to call me or people want to set up appointments, I can't do it. I wake up at usually 6 in the morning, and I'm on my computer from 6 to 11 trying to find new information. This is core AI. I have not yet invested into this, but I do think this is something that you want to be paying attention to. The future of cloud is here. They have the docs, of course, core, Telegram. Right now, this is at a $3.7 million market cap. As you can see, it's had a dip here. I don't want you to go jump off a cliff here. You can see that this actually peaked up here at around 9 cents. So this is a very early project. I'd really love to have a little bit of help, but this is in our Depin narrative, decentralized physical infrastructure networks, which is called Depin. Core AI is set to transform how decentralized applications on blockchains access essential resources utilizing Ethereum smart contracts. Core AI builds a virtual cloud infrastructure that offers scalable, secure, and easy to access services, data sets, and high performance computing on demand. This could definitely be something that runs, guys. So $3 million market cap. Do your research, do your due diligence. I will share this in the chat, and I will do some more research here over the next few days, and I will get some good information on this. Also, guys, I really wanted to mention we only have about 35 spots left at the current price of Cryptonairz. We've had about 20 to 30 people join over the last few weeks. We are raising the price from $50 a month to $75 a month. Obviously, if you are at 50, you are grandfathered in forever. But once that price raises, I'm not lowering it back down to 50. I'm probably going to raise the price of the Discord back to $100 where we were last bull market. The information that we provide here, the team, I'm bringing on even more researchers, more team members to provide even more value to you. You guys definitely want to take advantage. So if you have friends or family that want to join the community, you better tell them now because it's running out of time. Okay. All right. So Aether. This is the project, okay? Well, this is one of the projects. This hasn't launched yet, okay? But they are going to have nodes, okay? Now, we're going back and forth on this conversation in Ultra Bull about Aether, and I'm going to talk to you about that just here in a little bit. I think I have it. Yeah, I have it here. I'm not going to talk to you about it just yet. We're going to talk about it in just a few minutes, okay? I have a whole other thing that I want to go through, and because I have to show you what you need to do if you want to pre-register to buy nodes for that. Obviously, this was a project that I think Rayon brought up several months ago. This has gone from this is February 10, 2024. This has gone from 46 cents to $1.68. This is up 300%. Good job, Rayon, for calling this out. I just wanted to point that out. Also Paladin AI, I was also seeing this. I'm researching this as well. Introducing decentralized Web3 security. Paladin AI, of course, talks about contract audits, refreshing endpoints, connecting AI to blockchain, security on steroids, decentralized AGI, multi-based integration, technological framework. I have to do some research, but this is maybe a possibility. This one right now is trading at a $7.2 million market cap. So on Friday, we are going to deep dive into Core, and we are going to deep dive into Paladin. If you want to take it upon yourself to research these, please do. I really want to be able to talk to the team and get that information if I can. What was the question here in the chart? These events, JP is a good name. Okay, never mind. Let's get back into this. Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to find some more stuff. I know somebody in the community brought up Kujira. Kujira is for everyone, empowering decentralized economy for all. The blockchain providing opportunity for everyone. Kujira is a blockchain revolutionizing fintech and Web3 builders, dApps, and protocols. Most importantly, we recognize none of this matters without users driving adoption for the next generation of digital wealth and commerce. Their mission is inspiration, draws on the belief that everyone deserves access to tools and services to create wealth. We create a better future when these opportunities are shared more widely than a privileged and elite and the wealthy get it. We provide a platform where financial tools are easy and cost-effective without the need for specialized knowledge and training experience. I can't remember who brought this up in the community. I do apologize. We have a lot of different researchers, but right now this is trading at about a $500 million market cap. I am not currently buying this right now, but I just wanted to bring it up because I know some people were talking about it in the community. All right. No, this goes back to what's it called? We're going to talk about this in just a second. This guy, all right, so guys, you have to understand who you follow right now on Twitter or Telegram or YouTube, wherever it is. The person or people that you follow can either make you money or they can make you poor. This guy is now shorting Bitcoin. On February 12th, this guy is shorting Bitcoin. This guy shorted Bitcoin. I played a video maybe a month or two ago of this guy doing the exact same thing. This guy is losing his ass. And so depending on who you're following, you really need to identify the best people on Twitter, on Telegram, on YouTube. Obviously, if you're in our community, we're providing you really good content, but shorting Bitcoin right now with the halving coming up, this guy is just asking for a disaster. I don't even need to play the video, but that's what this person is doing, which is kind of crazy. Okay. 54 tokenless projects, 54 tokenless projects with huge airdrop potential, 15 test nets, 39 main nets. Here is a list of projects. I know you guys asked me for a list of what's coming. This is a watch list of some of these are obviously not launched. We've talked about Tyco. We've talked about Bera. We've talked about Elio, Grass. There's a lot of this. Scroll, ZKS. We have gone over a ton of these airdrops. Linea. Here is a great link. If you're brand new to the community and you need help airdrops, that is where you should focus your energy. Take a look at that tweet. There's so much valuable information in this tweet. Obviously, if you go into Alpha Sensei, I did think I posted this, but here's a link to all of it. We did a chat last week where I showed you how to farm the Berachain airdrop. I showed you how to do the Tyco airdrop and a few other airdrops that we went over, but you should be airdrop farming. Try to spend at least 30 minutes a day to airdrop farming. For security reasons, I recommend that you use a wallet that is not connected to all of your crypto. Obviously, if you click on something that is a bad link, you could get your crypto wallet drained. So if you're going to be farming airdrops, do it on a fresh wallet with a fresh seed phrase. If you just create a new wallet inside of your same MetaMask that has the same seed phrase, that is still connected to all of that, all right? So this is a great thread. I hope you follow it. Also, 50 most promising airdrops in 2024. Here is another great list. And I know you guys keep asking me for this information, so I am giving it to you, all right? We will probably do another airdrop chat next week. It takes me time to go in and learn all of this stuff so I can teach you of it. But we're going to go through 4 or 5 different airdrops next week. And this is actually a really cool thread. It has links to all of the different Twitters and, of course, information. And then actually you can scroll down. Scroll airdrop, guys. You should have been farming this for a very long time. We talked about that months ago. There's just so much good information in this whole thread, guys. So please take a look at this and make some free money, right? The Dimension airdrop that was shared in the Discord was worth over $10,000, right? You're paying $50 a month. and you're getting information that is literally worth tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, so make sure that you're following all this. Okay. Discover how Depin projects are accelerating global internet adoption with 25.65 billion devices connected via cellular networks with potential for infrastructure growth is immense. How can we leverage this vast research, turning Depin innovators for insights? This is a list of projects. Actually, if you scroll down here, here's a list of all of these different projects that you can actually research and check out. I really don't love helium. We talked about World Mobile several months ago. Actually, if you take a look at this, let me show you this. Coin market cap, World Mobile. Hold on, mobile. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, here it is. All right. So we talked about this. The reason is I tried to connect these guys to BioFi because they actually are in Africa. But this is actually pretty interesting. You can actually launch. Let me just show you this real quick. I mean, this thing hasn't done crazy numbers, but I really think this is something kind of cool. Power the unstoppable mobile network. I think you can actually buy nodes. How WMT powers the world mobile network. World Mobile customers pay calls, text, and data using local currency, creating a network revenue. You can actually launch different nodes in weather balloons. They have Earth nodes, air nodes, and you can actually you can of course stake, and then they have Aether nodes for last mile. But some of this stuff is actually really cool. You can actually pay to what they do is they put up like a weather balloon in the sky, and they have a router in the air balloon, and it gives mobile service to that whole area, which is really cool. They did some testing in some villages that didn't have internet, and the village that they did this testing in, people were able to open businesses. The village grew 3x in just a few months because you actually had people being able to use different services. And actually, I think this is a really unique and cool project. It's not something that I invested in personally because right around when this was happening, Zai was kind of coming out, and I really wanted to focus in on Zai, but I thought this was kind of cool. Let me show you. There's a few other projects on here. XNet. I mean, these are all Depin projects that you could probably research and take a look at. I don't know a few of these, but I thought this was kind of cool and I wanted to share it. I'm going to post that right there. This is how Depin solutions are powering the future of AI development, right? If we can find projects that have both Depin and AI in it together, you are going to get FOMO from both of those sides, right? BitTensor Tau. We were talking at BitTensor when it was under $50, right? AIT was brought up in the community as well. That is up 300 or 400%. Fetch AI, we got in around under 20 cents. This is over $1.10 right now. And we just had a really cool a chat that JP and Kike did. They were doing live charting and all kinds of information. I think that chat went a few different hours. Guys, if you're seeing that on the events chart, show up to that. Give them some charts that you want to look at. It was really cool, really powerful. But here is a list of some really cool projects that obviously we've talked about at extent. The project that I really want to talk to you about is this one right here, IONet, and I'm going to show you this in just a second because it's right here. Okay, let me just get through this here. This week's Depin movers. So this is talking about Flux. This is talking about. Hold on. There's supposed to be more information on this one. Hold on. Oh, sorry. So AIT, right? We talked about in the community. NCDP. We brought this up a while ago, right? I can't remember how long ago we brought this up, but this thing is up 68%. We didn't buy at the time, but the top gainers, CLS, LPT, and you know what? It's going to be funny. You're going to see Storage Chain on here eventually, guys, because they are getting ready to launch all of that information. Super Bowl Alpha Aggregator, Sensei's Kids. Yeah, no, I mean, guys, there's so much information is shared in this community. It's insane. Okay, so this is what I want to show you. This has not launched yet, okay? And the reason I'm bullish on this, check this out. So Vanek, right? If you don't know, let me show you. Vanek is a huge investment firm. Let me show you. Vanek. I should have had this ready. I do apologize, but let me just show you who Vanek is. Damn, hold on. VanEck. So they're a mutual fund manager and an American investment management firm headquartered in New York City. The firm is can't roll my tongue. Preliminary engaged in issuing exchange traded fund products, although it is also deals with mutual funds and separately managed accounts for institutional investors. Assets under management $76.4 billion. Okay, and then check this out, because you are going to freaking love this. Give me 1 second. Let me find out where I was, right? Because there's so much information here. Okay, so check us out. So in VanEck's whole site here, they actually have a section on decentralized cloud. And check this out. Another interesting project that sits on Solana, considered a Depin or decentralized physical infrastructure, is IO.net. The purpose of IO.net is also the provision of GPUs, but the focus is exclusively on applying GPUs to power AI models. IO.net adds more services to its core stack besides simply coordinating compute. Its system claims to handle all components of AI, including creation, usage, and fine-tuning to facilitate and troubleshoot AI workloads across its networks properly. The project also taps into other decentralized GPUs like Render and Filecoin and its own source GPUs. Though IO.net is currently lacks a token, one is planned for launch in Q1 2024, guys. Okay? This is what we should be looking at. Okay, I am going to invest heavily into this project. Okay, when I say heavily, we're probably talking maybe 10-15 grand, nothing like 100 grand or something crazy like that. But you need to be researching this project. Let's get this, guys, because this is going to be good. I'll share this article from VanEck. This is how I am finding my research, guys. We share all of this stuff, guys. If you are not a member here, you should think about signing up, because we find fire. Okay, there's also Alph IM Network, right? This is another Depin project that I'm hearing good things about on Twitter. I'm not currently invested in this project. This project right now is sitting right around $89 million market cap. You know, so here's my logic, right? There is so many projects, right? And when you have a project that's sitting at $500 million or $100 million market cap, you need a ton of value to go into that project. What I am trying to do is I'm trying to find stuff like IONet that hasn't launched yet, but when it does, I think it's going to go insane. And I want to wait for things like this. I'm also saving my money for Aether nodes, and I'm going to show you that here in just a little bit when we go over that. But here's just another project that if you want to take a look at, it's open source, decentralized physical infrastructure powering. Another project that if you want to take a look at, please do spend some time. Obviously, guys, this is some wins that we've had just in the last few days. This is just from Kike. This is just from one person in our community, let alone the other 20 team members that are all posting information, or the hundreds of other members in the community that is posting information. If you are not checking Kike's TA channel, you definitely should be. Look at this, up 84%, up 103% on Cello. He's, BTC USDT. Also up 90% on Sui, guys. Make sure that you are checking Kike and Nathan, right? Babylon, right? Babylon is also launching 0 days, 13 hours, time remaining until testnet. This testnet is coming. There's definitely going to be airdrops. You're going to want to be farming this if you're not doing it already. So just know that in 13 hours, this is going to be launching. The testnet's going to be launching. I'll be posting more information about this. When does it launch? Are you talking about IO.net? If that's what you're talking about, I haven't found the launch date yet. That's why I'm putting it out there. I found this information maybe 4 or 5 hours ago, so I just wanted to put it out there. All right. So people were asking me, Zai staking is here. Is Lawrence here? Is Lawrence here? Lawrence. JP, go get Lawrence. Tell him to come in here and come up on stage. I want him to explain Zai staking to everybody. Can you go get him? Go tell him to come here, please. So Zai staking is coming up. Okay, so basically he needs to explain it because it's kind of confusing. When you see like 1x, 2x, 4x, 8x, 16x, it doesn't mean like you're going to get 8x multiplier on your staking. You can get like 1 to 8x. It's kind of confusing, so that's why I'm going to have Lawrence come in and explain it. He's actually on the Zai team, and so he can explain the staking better. This is going to launch very soon, and I want him to come in and explain this. If you don't know what Zai Games is, guys, this is the first layer 3. This is on Arbitrum. We got into Zai nodes. Let me show you this, guys. We got into Zai nodes they launched at $300. Okay, right now, and every node right now is printing about 1,000 to 1,100 tokens a month. Okay, each node is okay, and right now we got in. My first purchase was around $350 to $360 because everybody was trying to buy these at the same time. But a lot of our community members got into this, and I just want to show you how much money this is printing. So right now, these nodes are 1.43 Ethereum. Let me show you how much Ethereum is. Ethereum right now is $3,200. Let me just show you this really quickly because you guys should understand this. 1.43 times, what is it? 3247. Right now, these nodes are $4,600. So you could have bought a node for basically $300 to $400. Right now, they're $4,600. Right now, Zai Games currently is trading at $1.44. So each node is printing about $1,500 a month. For a $300 to $400 investment, you're going to be, this is basically making you 15 to 18 grand a year per node. I bought 28 of these nodes for, it's around a $12,000 to $13,000 investment. You also got a free airdrop that basically paid you for your node and gave you extra money. These are the type of opportunities that we found. There's actually somebody in Carolina Keith's TA Discord that thinks that Zai Games could go to $10 to $15 per token. Now, that's him talking, not me. I would love to see $10 per token for Zai because that would mean basically I would make 7 figures a year just from Zai. But these are the opportunities that our team finds in the community, and this is why you should become a member of Cryptonairz because we have insane information. So here's this is Zai's staking V1 goes live next week. Let me just play this for you.
Staking, the future of the Zai ecosystem. Staking will be a transformative opportunity for every individual within the Zai ecosystem. Staking bridges the gap between Sentry key holders and Zai holders, delivering unprecedented utility and rewards. By staking your ESI, you will unlock a multitude of benefits. Enjoy enhanced network rewards from games and dApps on the Zai platform, and step into a realm of governance participation. So how does it work? Simple. Zai can be redeemed for ESI. Only ESI can be staked. When you stake, you must stake into a pool. Larger pools get more rewards, while the owners of these staking pools can charge fees. So at the end of the day, everyone wins. The Zai staking system is built on the unique architecture of Sentry nodes within the Zai protocol. And though you may find the tiered reward system familiar, it's tailored to maximize your rewards. So stake your ESI and secure your place in the future of the Zai ecosystem.
So I might put together a Cryptonairz pool depending on how much Zai that we have. I know just two people, me and another person, have at least 100,000 Zai, so we could probably create a platinum tier for Cryptonairz. I don't know together if we have over 1 million Zai, but what we want to put together is like a Google sheet, and if you guys are interested in posting how much ESXAI that you have, we can actually figure out if we can create a Cryptonairz tier, and we can all split in the rewards for all of this stuff. So it'd be pretty interesting to see what happens with that. So we'll keep you posted on that. Look out for the information. Tarachi doing more transaction than DeFi Kingdom and Pixels, powered by Zai, guys. Man, I told you how big Zai was going to be, and I'm so happy that a lot of you followed me and followed the team into this. I really am, because I know this is helping you change your life. I know, depending how many nodes that you bought. I mean, if you work a job that pays you $20 an hour, right, and you run 2 Zai nodes, you basically make how much money that you would make an entire year of working a 9-to-5 job just by running 2 nodes. That is how powerful nodes are, and that is why I'm so bullish on nodes, okay? An important announcement for Zai node operators. Later today, there will be a mandatory Sentry node operator update. So I'm going to have Lawrence post the information on this, guys. Please go into Arbitrum Scan. and make sure your node is running. Go into the Arbitrum IO Explorer, take your wallet address, post it in there, right? And find out if you're getting your claims, right? This is one of the wallets that I used for just the Xi nodes that I bought. Let me just show you this really quickly, right? You should be seeing stuff like this: claim reward, claim reward, claim reward, claim reward. If you are not seeing that, that means your node is not running and operating, okay? Also, do not keep your Xi, so you have your actual Xi app, Sentry Node app. Do not keep this running on your computer. You do not need to, okay? I thought you did. You do not need to, okay? So I'll have Lawrence come in and explain that. JP, did you get a hold of, did you get a hold of Lawrence? JP. Okay, helpful. Super helpful. Okay, let's keep it going then. All right. Let's see here. So I'm seeing a lot of information posted about Cadena. I know a lot of people are bullish on Cadena, and I think Cadena is getting ready to run. Let me play this for you. So I know a lot of people are bullish on Cadena, and right now it's trading at $1.28. I'm thinking about opening a position on Cadena. We'll see. I'll post and definitely give you some more information. What else did I wanted to show you here? This Cadena. Oh yeah. So also guys, people are asking me like, all right, so Impossible Finance is the one of the launch pads that if you want to get into Aether nodes, man. So hold on, let me pull this up. Okay, so all right, Impossible Finance. Okay, so to get into Aether nodes, they have this Aether node announces its first decentralized AI node sale. So this is going to be a competitor to Render. This is what I'm saving my money for, right? If you invest in 100 different things and you're all scattered, you're all over the place, I like to really identify something that I think is going to make me 6 to 7 figures, and I think this is one of those things that could possibly do that. So Aether is a leading in decentralized GPU cloud infrastructure, has announced its highly anticipated node sale. Aether is an enterprise-grade AI and gaming-focused GPU as a service provider. Aether's decentralized cloud computing infrastructure enables GPU providers to connect with enterprise clients who need the raw power of NVIDIA's H100 chips for sophisticated AI and ML tasks. In addition, Aether's infrastructure supports cloud gaming clients and has contracts with the world's largest gaming and telecom companies. This is it, guys. This is it, okay? Taking advantage of its flexibility and coverage across technological and operational expertise. ATH token is the native token for Aether Network to reward node providers and checkers for maintaining the Aether decentralized cloud infrastructure network. The decentralization starts first with the checker nodes, the validator of our ecosystem, equal opportunity to participate, equal opportunity to validate, and equal opportunity to earn additional bonuses for catching bad actors and slashing their rewards. Aether aims to be an enterprise-first infrastructure partner leveraging the Arbitrum ecosystem for Depin and AI. What did I say the two hottest narratives are right now, guys? Depin, and AI. And it's in gaming too. It covers 3 of the biggest narratives in crypto right now. This is
100,000 times.
Hey, did you find where's Lawrence?
Yeah, I talked to Lawrence. Yeah, I tried to jump in earlier. My mic was messing up. I talked to Lawrence, and he did not want to come on and talk about it because the documents have not been finalized. He said he is expecting them this week, but they have not been finalized, so he didn't want to give people false information.
Okay, all right. Jump back down. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. All right, so check us out, guys. There's going to be 100,000 nodes available in a tiered pricing systems. Nodes will be sold on Arbitrum via a public sale. Nodes are transferable 1 year post-sale. Nodes will be occurred and earned upon a vesting logic for each user. No cap on the amount of nodes you can purchase. Special allotment for Aether community partners and KOLs for whitelisters and early adopters of the network. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can do this, okay? One is to wait for the public sale, okay? Another way, which I do not love, but I am going to do this anyways, I can't recommend that you do this because you're basically putting $2,500 or $2,600 of your money and you're kind of parking it, but you have to buy 25,000 Impossible Finance tokens, okay? Impossible Finance has a campaign where if you stake 25,000 tokens, you can basically hopefully get a few nodes. They only have 2,250 nodes, so there is no guarantee that you are going to be able to get a node if you do this. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. I have done this because I really want to be able to buy several of these nodes. Like if they're $500, I'm really going to try to buy maybe 40 or 50 of these nodes. Okay, realistically, right? I want to make a huge, big investment. We don't know how much money they're going to pay out. We don't know a whole lot of information, but I'm willing to take the risk because that's what crypto is. You take risks, right? So you actually have to buy the 25,000 tokens. You have to go into their vesting, and you actually have to stake your tokens, okay? So I think I did it on Binance. 1 second. Let me just show you this real quick. Just to show you, real quickly here. So as you can see, balance 25,000, right? So I did this. I want the first opportunity if I can get it. So I did this, okay? But I'm not recommending that you do it. It's totally up to you. I do think Impossible Finance token is going to dump once this sale happens, but this is totally up to you. Also, when you stake these tokens, you can't unstake them for 2 weeks. If you unstake them right away, you get hit with a 20% fee. So just understand that, okay? And this goes into all about the sale. And please, if there's something that you're going to do in this Discord, please focus on this. I think this is going to be insane. I really do think this is where a lot of money is going to be made, okay? I like this Zai Games and Aether, right? I'm also going to be buying this token, okay? All right, so Crypto Miner has been asking me to bring this team in, okay? This project is called Solid X, guys. This is a degen, very high risk project. There is not a lot of liquidity. There's not a lot of people trading this token. There's not a lot going on. But hey, this is actually pretty good. I called this in the community at a $70,000 market cap last week, right? I told you it's degen. I told you it's high risk. But hey, we're up 100%. I like it. On March 4th, they're going to be announcing and launching their escrow service. I am bringing these guys in for an AMA in the next day or two. I'm waiting to finalize their schedule, but this is a higher risk play. This did go to about a $2 million market cap when it launched, but they've been building this whole time, right? So I bought it. I'll be totally frank with you. I own about 1.5% of the token supply. You can buy about 500,000 tokens per wallet, and I'm taking a risk here. I'm taking a risk. No, understand that these guys are going to come in. We're going to do an AMA. You can listen to what they have to say, but I know some of you actually bought this token with me, but just know there is very low people buying the token. There's very low liquidity, and this is super risky. Okay, they actually have a cool roadmap of other things that they're going to want to build. They were a part of a project before that went up to a $60 million market cap, so these guys know how to build a project. And their main thing that they're launching on March 4th is their escrow service. So I just wanted to point this out. And the AMA, as soon as I have the time from the team when they wake up, I will post it. I might do this like Friday morning before Sensei Chat, or I might do this on Thursday. Okay, so just keep an eye out for this. And I'm letting you know that this is coming. And if you want to participate, please do. All right. What's the second way to get in? Crypto Stop, what are we talking about? On Aether? Yeah, public sale. You have to wait for public sale, my dog. You have to wait for public sale. Okay. I also wanted to just, right, Bitcoin reached 58,000, which is great. Warren Buffett lived long enough to see Bitcoin past his beloved Berkshire Hathaway, Facebook, and Meta get flipped, right? I love how Bitcoin is now worth more than, right? Because Warren Buffett and the other guy that died, right, said, Bitcoin has no value, this and that, just kind of a middle finger to them. But check us out. We've invested in Babylon Chain. This is why I was telling that you should be farming the airdrop, okay? You need to be doing testnet transactions. I'll post more information on how to do that, but Binance is invested in Babylon. 515 million USD into spot Bitcoin ETFs on Monday. As you can see, guys, it's not a record, but it's still a massive day, guys. And this is just the institutions. Retail still isn't back yet, guys. So imagine what happens to all of these projects that we're in when actually retail comes back. We're going to be rich, baby. No, I'm just kidding. It's official. The new 9 Bitcoin ETFs have broken all-time records today with 2.4 billion, just barely beating day one, but about double their recent daily average. AstraBit went wild, accounting for 1.3 billion of it, breaking its record by about 30%, guys. It's ticking up, right? My portfolio holding is 98% cash, 2% Bitcoin, right? The S&P over the last 4 years, and Bitcoin performed better than the stock market did. Asset managers and CMEs are still 99% long, pretty much since the start of October, with Lev Money and others spectators mainly being short. This gets updated once a week, so there's a certain lag, but unless this starts changing rapidly, I think looking for longs is an easier trade, guys. Yeah, I don't know about shorting the market right now, guys. I really don't, but obviously when there's so much leverage one way, there's usually a market correction, but we are kind of rolling right now. We did talk about AIT already. I don't really need to bring that up. Right, Heroes of Mavia, guys. Remember we got into this at $2.50. I did sell some at kind of this this thing went up to $10.47. I took some profits right around $8, and I'm still holding a bag, a smaller bag of Heroes of Mavia, guys. But this literally went up 400% since we called it, right? I told you the day before it launched. I told you the day on the launch, but this was another 400% investment just this month inside of Cryptonairz. Like I said, we've posted information on projects that have gone up thousands and thousands of a percent. Being a member here does have its perks, right? More information here about Cubic. Cubic will surpass more than $5 billion in trading volume on no-name exchanges. What do you think is going to happen when Cubic is listed on a tier 1 or tier 2 exchange? What he's talking about here is, check this out. The only place you can buy Cubic right now is these really shady exchanges. Let me show you this. It's pretty shady, right? These are the only 3 places that you can buy Cubic right now, or 2 places: Safe Trade and Trade Org, right? I used Safe Trade and I took the tokens off immediately. Understand that you have to make a Cubic wallet, and just understand, if you're going to buy Cubic, once this thing starts getting listed on actual real exchanges, like bigger exchanges, this thing is going to frickin' fly, guys. It's going to go insane. I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be multi billions in market cap. So please, if you're interested in making money, pay attention to Cubic, because right now this is the only 2 places you can buy it, and once it really gets on these other exchanges, it's going to be pretty insane. Let me go back to my other chat here. I just had a few other things. So a few other places, guys. Mobi, remember when we talked about Mobi? I should have followed up on this. Actually, this is my bad. Moby, I brought up Moby before this launched several. Maybe this was God. When did this launch? This launched February 13th or something. I brought this up like a week or two before it launched, and then I forgot about it. I do apologize. I missed this. This is still trading at a $45 million market cap right now. This is a launch pad. I still think there's value in this. If you guys remember, kind of this is kind of weird looking, but up to you guys what you want to do. Seedify, Moby, and Possible. There's also Paid Network, guys, right? I brought up Paid Network a while ago too. I know a few of you jumped into Paid Network. Let me just show you this. I really liked Paid Network as far as launch pads. Let me see where Paid Network's at. 30 cents. Mean, when did we talk about this? Man, this was like what, a few weeks ago? Yeah, so I mean, this hasn't done too crazy numbers, but Paid Network has some of the actually the most insane IDOs. Let me just bring this up really quickly. I don't know why my computer is running so shit. I'll need to run some stuff. Hold on. You know what? Let me quit Loom. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull this up really quickly. I probably am running just too many things at the same time. Man, I can't even bring this up right now. Hold on. Let me oh, I wanted to talk to you about a few other things too. Hold on. Let me close some of this real quick. I'm just running too many things, guys. Sorry about that. All right, let me go back here. All right, there we go. Launchpad. I want to look at their Launchpad and their previous launches. Man, explore more projects. Right, Aether Games. I know we talked about Aether Games a lot. Actually, I think you got into this, right, Meat? I mean, they have some of the most insane actual projects that they've launched here. Why do I find explore more projects? Hold on, let me see. Previously staking paid dashboard, Realm of Eternity. But they had some pretty cool games and pretty cool projects that they actually launched on here. Sidious, right? GGG, which is Good Games Guild. I mean, this is, you know, when it comes to launch pads, guys, if you really want to get access to early, Paid is a really good one. You know, Seedify is probably one of the best, but I mean, you definitely should check that out. Obviously, you know, it's totally up to you. I did buy a few Galaxis nodes too, guys. I don't know if you guys got into this too. You know, I'll just show you right now. I only have 3 nodes on this project. Total GLX received, it says about 47,000. If you guys are interested in getting a node, I'll post that for you guys. Buy the sub noob. I don't know, what are we talking about, Leo? Also, what I wanted to show you guys is No Chill, right? Okay, so I have it on a good authority and a good source that AVAX Labs or AVAX is going to invest into No Chill. Okay, I shared this in Ultrable. I'll share it with you. Ava Labs is so slow. The last thing they sent from No Chill team saying that we did everything we needed to do to be approved, to which reply was this 3 days ago, just in a holding pattern now. I'm ready. I bought the dib too. So I put another few $1,000s into it. Also, guys, GMX was called in Cryptonairz. Check this out. GMX right now. This was called sulking. I mentioned this gem, GMX, a few weeks back. This is on 12/7/2023. Let me just show you this. 12/7/2023 was right here. Right there, right? This has done a 10x in 2 months, right? There is value in our community. I can't stress that enough, guys. I mean, we can't even add up all of the wins, right? Obviously, there's going to be some projects that rug, that we miss. But if you look at our win rate, guys, It is insane about how many projects we find that actually do insane numbers. And this is why our numbers are growing. And we've had 20 new signups just in the last 3 or 4 days, guys. If you want to join the community and get access to this information, you need to sign up for the 7-day free trial. There's information inside of the Discord. I'll share the link in general chat, but this is where the real value comes from, right? Behind the scenes in the chat. It doesn't happen in general chat. It happens in Ultra Bull. It happens in trades. It happens in crypto channels. It happens in all the TA channels. This is what we do. We find opportunities early. All right, what do you guys have? I know some of you guys want to share. Anyone have any projects they want to share? Anything that you guys have seen recently that you want to talk about as a community really quickly? I know we've been going for an hour, and I don't really like to go through these for too long. Can you please tell us what you like so much about Cubic? I wish I could explain Cubic to you, bro. I really wish I could. I really wish I could, man. Hold on, Cubic Medium. There's like 10 articles on Cubic, and it is extremely complex. Okay, but let me just show you this really quickly. In the ever-evolving landscape of blockchain technology and the artificial intelligence, a quiet revolution is brewing that combines these two game-changing innovations into one seamless ecosystem. This new project called Cubic merges cutting-edge cryptography with AI to pave the path to the next paradigm of computing and finance. At the core of the Cubic lies the lifeblood of the Cubic units that fuel its operation, much like gas on the Ethereum network. But unlike Ethereum's gas that is paid to the network, Cubic's QU is permanently burned when used. This makes them deflationary by design, minting each epoch. This novel tokenomics construct keeps the Cubic economy in equilibrium, directing immense computing resources towards advancing machine learning without wastage. Cubic calls this useful proof of work, or UPOW, anchoring its consensus mechanism in solving meaningful AI problems rather than wasted cryptographic puzzles of older chains. Delivering this monumental computational workload are specialized validator nodes named computers. They operate on bare metal servers with direct hardware access, unlike visualizing, hosting, and regular blockchain nodes. Computers shoulder essential responsibilities, executing tasks like running smart contracts, maintaining spectrum ledgers of Cubic's transactions history, and participating in on-chain governance via the unique quorum voting process. These ranks are also limited to only 676 at any time, keeping the decision-making efficient. And this goes on and on, man. It is very complex. It is very, very complex. But it fits all of the narrative. But here, let me. There's like 10 Medium articles that really get into this. Hold on, is this it? No, yes. This is more. I'd advise you to just take some time and kind of read into it. I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not a Cubic pro. It's very complicated. Check out OPSEC. Let's check out OPSEC. What's up, Rams? How are you, man? OPSEC. What do we like about this one? Verifying that you're not a robot. Sick. Oh, man, this has been on a little bit of a roll. Man, this is up 1,000% just this year. I wish you would have told me this 3 months ago. I'm just kidding. Man, I love these. Oh my god, I really hate these things. Nice. Okay, I'm a human. OPSEC AI, decentralized cloud computing unleashed. Evaluate your decentralized applications with AI-powered security innovations. What is OPSEC? The mission is to explore, implement, and guide the creation of a secure, efficient, and decentralized digital ecosystem. OPSEC addresses the limitations of current infrastructure, aiming to foster a more democratic, resilient, and secure internet. As decentralized physical infrastructure networks provider, OPSEC utilizes the most advanced AI technology to build, maintain, and operate blockchain infrastructure that ensures the security and privacy of your blockchain applications. Seems really interesting. How long have you been in this project? You made some good money? GSI nodes? What about GSI, Leo? I only bought 5 of those nodes, man. Like I said, that thing is super high risk, right? We talked really about that. But you left those calls that had a silver of the objects. Chiron, what are we talking about here? IONET. The token generation event is April 28th. Okay, we need to airdrops points between March and April also. I wonder how you can qualify for airdrops, or what can you do? We need to figure that out, guys. Anyone here on the Coinbase meme coin? We don't do too much meme coin trading here. Is what's his name here? Green Llama is usually our meme coin person. What is this? Soul Chat on Solana. Soul Chat on Solana. Great man saying Soul Chat on Solana. Upgrade your communication game with Soul Chat. Innovative meets privacy. Soulchat.io. Is this already trading? What's up, Gray Man? What's up, CH Moss? How's it going, guys? $2.6 million market cap. Okay, we're early. But like, let's see what this does here, though. Soul Chat Solana communication protocol. Evaluate your conversation seamlessly communication on the Solana blockchain with Soul Chat. Soul Chat is a communication protocol on the Solana blockchain offering text, voice, and video calls similar to Web 2, but built in the Web 3 environment, utilizing Solana's low gas fees and stores messages and group chats on-chain privacy with a priority with encrypted interactions and peer-to-peer audio video calls with WebRTC enhanced security. What do we like about this, Gray Man? I'm here on YouTube, nothing on memes. You're just trying to show some support on what's it called? Thank you. I appreciate you, Green Llama. Yeah, where do you think this is heading? On what was it say? Vibra 1.75 replay. Love your stuff, Sensei. I appreciate you, Vibra. If you'd like to join our community, man, we'd love to have more people in. Like I said, we have about 35 more spots left at $50 a month, and once that's filled, guys, we're going. We're sending it, right? We're sending it. All right. Is there anything else anybody else wanted to share? Usually right now is about a time I kind of disconnect and talk with the community inside of the Cryptonairz. So if you guys want to keep joining the conversation, we're going to go on for a little bit longer inside of Cryptonairz, but I'm going to end the stream here live on YouTube. So use the link down in the description to join the Cryptonairz Discord. You can jump in the chat for free right now if you so choose to, guys. Appreciate you for watching. Aloha, and I'll see you guys on Friday.